are the roots of the world. We create, we grow, we nurture, and we give. We support and we sacrifice. We tolerate and endure and forgive, and we endure so many painful lessons, some from being a girl to being a woman. But what more beautiful a thing than the rainbow after the storm? Today's lesson is exactly about that.
And when I fall, you've tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings, but now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm.
Today we'll be talking about how to become your dream woman, and I'll be sharing 6 tips that will assist you in getting from becoming a girl and becoming your dream woman. All right. My name's Nokulunga, your host, as you know, and this is Youth Corner. Today's segment specifically is Girl Corner, and I'm looking forward to having the conversations with you. So stay tuned. This is the perfect example of time wasting. You get into bed for a good night's sleep, all right? You feel like you need to pee, but it's cold, and you decide to squeeze and hold it back. A few minutes away, you think, I'll be in a deep sleep soon. Lying to yourself, because it won't happen. When the pee knocks on your womb like... Oh, man. So you toss and you turn for 2 hours. Toss and turn, you're like, nope, I'm not waking up. Eventually, you put on your slippers and you rush to go pee. That time you put pressure on your bladder and sacrifice 2 hours. So when something is bothering you, and this is the lesson from this, when something is bothering you, be it pain in your shoes, sand in your shoes, long overdue, homework, home maintenance, an itch on your pubic area that you keep ignoring, or, pain, muscle pain, headache, whatever the case may be, get to it ASAP as part of prioritizing yourself and your well-being. All right, ladies, because when you look back on the time that you've wasted, you realize that you can't get that time back. And maybe the issue has even gotten worse over time. All right. So that was a classic example of time wasting. And this is to encourage you to prioritize and value your time, because you are important. And remember, with time, you can't get it back once it's gone. Money, on the other hand, you can always make more. Here's the first lesson. Lesson number 1. Spend time with yourself. Get to know yourself better. And part of that means no phone, no friends, just you, yourself, and a piece of paper and a pen to write down what are your hopes, what are your dreams, what are your fears, what gaps do you need to close to get to where you would like to be. And we do this because we need to understand that who we are, what we like, what we don't like, before we engage with other people. Now, many people struggle to spend time by themselves, and they end up distracting themselves with TikTok and social media and Facebook and gossip and this and that. Spend 4 hours on TikTok only to find you don't even know what's your favorite dish. I know. It happens, actually. It really happens. And it happens with some of the women that you wouldn't even think. You don't even know. Some of these ladies, you might find that they don't even know where exactly they would like to travel, both locally and internationally. And this is dangerous. This is very dangerous, because when you get into spaces where people are either talking about what's happening in the world, one, you don't know what's happening in the world. People are talking about what they'd like to do, where they'd like to go. You don't know, and you end up just going with whatever the group is saying. And that is problematic. So get to know yourself, spend time with yourself, give yourself an hour a day, not just to sleep or rest or nap, but give yourself an hour a day to just check in with yourself. Am I okay? What do I want? Have I achieved what I said I wanted to achieve this week? If I haven't, what am I going to do next week to make sure that I catch up? That is the first lesson. All right. Lesson number 2 is trust your inner voice. Women are gifted in this, okay? We always know when something is going on, okay? Often people say vibes don't lie, and most of the case it's true. For women, we are built with this special feature, okay? This special feature allows us to smell bullshit from a mile away. And this means bullshit even amongst our own friends, our own families. We can smell when someone is being fake. Now listen to that inner voice that says, I'm with this group of friends. I'm not sure what exactly it is, but I don't feel like this is the right crowd for me. Listen to that voice that says to you, oh my God, I love this person, but I just feel like I should be looking out for myself. Trust that voice, because usually that's an inkling that the universe is giving you to look out for yourself and to protect you. Trust your inner voice. And even if it means that you're in a job that you feel like you've outgrown, trust your voice and go to the next opportunity that's waiting for you right along the side. I don't know if you guys know, but this baby cheeks filter on Instagram, oh my God, I love it so much. It just makes my skin so smooth. Love it. Back to the order of the day. Now, lesson number 3 ties in with lesson number 2, okay? Lesson number 2 is trust your inner voice and your intuition, because vibes don't lie. Lesson number 3 is remain true to yourself. Honey, choose yourself daily. There'll be a number of situations during one day that will test you and how true you are to yourself. Either people asking you to compromise yourself for them and their enjoyment, either a colleague asking you to do their work instead of yours, either a partner asking you to sacrifice your sanity and your health for them. Anything can happen across the day, and that's why it's important to be conscious and aware. Lesson number 4, fill your environment with female figures that inspire you. Now, these could be anything from your parents, your grandparents, your grandmother, opera, American, South African, whoever it is that is a female that inspires you, fill your environment with those figures. All right. Be it their pictures, be it their content on your phone, clips from YouTube, clips from social media, where they are speaking life into your situation and encouraging you to be the best version of yourself. Be it on your phone, Pinterest. If you have a Pinterest account, you can open it. It's free to open an account. You storyboard, you stick their pictures, you stick their quotes. You create a vision board for yourself with the female figures that inspire you. If I inspire you, honey, get a video of me saying something inspirational. If they meditate, get yourself a good meditation sound that you can listen to that will help you stay in alignment with this female visionary that you admire, that you would like to be like. Once you've identified your gaps, also figure out how to close those gaps in getting you to the better version of becoming your dream woman, because that is the point of this video, becoming your dream woman. All right. Now, once you have these empowerment figures around you and you filled your environment with them, meaning the type of music you listen to, the movies you watch, the books you read, very important to read books on financial education, especially as women. I'm going to show you my current read right now by Nicolette Mashile, South African author, amongst some of the things that I'm reading, because that's the woman that inspires me. So fill your environment with those type of female figures so that you will remain on track. Follow them on Instagram. Do they have an Instagram account? Follow them on Instagram. Follow the projects that they do. See what kind of projects you can get involved with in your community as you pursue this dream woman that you are. What kind of life does she live? Does she, give back to the community? What is it that she does for others beyond just herself? That's now in terms of empowering your community and becoming you're the female visionary that you admire. Okay, lesson number 5, and that is to value your time. Time, as I've mentioned, is very valuable. You cannot get it back. Money you can get back, but time you cannot. So value your time. If someone is asking you to do something that will infringe on your time and your habits, your study time, your work time, your sleep time, your just do nothing time, say no. And lesson number 6, and closing today's video, is prioritize your looks. Now, this may sound shallow to other people, but we know that people treat you based on how you look. We have seen that, okay? I know this filter has been blinking sometimes out of sync with my actual eyes. You know, there are people who are going to comment about that. So prioritize your looks very much, because any space that you walk into, people look at you, they judge you based on how you look before they even hear you, before they even, understand what it is that you're about. You're beautiful on the inside, great, but make sure you look decent on the outside. Now, basics is your hair, ladies. Your hair has to be done at all times, if not most times, or have a good wig to cover up for the times that your hair is not looking so great. Your nails. Do you have artificial nails like myself? Keep them clean underneath at all times. Keep them at a manageable length that you can manage. Keep them neat, keep them clean. All right, so you have short nails, make sure they are clean and there isn't dirt left underneath the nails, okay? Because when we talk with our hands, or we're handling food or shaking hands, people look and they're like, so you want to make sure that your hands are clean at all times. Prioritize how you smell. Ladies, taking a bath with soap alone is not enough, and roll on, it's not enough. Put on a bit of a scent. When you walk in, let your scent stay in the room, all right? And let it be a good scent. It doesn't have to be an expensive perfume. It can just be a good one that smells good on you. It could be from Zara. It could be from wherever that you choose to buy it from, but prioritize how you smell. Another important point about prioritizing how you look is prioritizing the cleanliness of your clothes, okay? Now, your clothes may be clean, but you may hate ironing just like me. And I have found a way to manage this thing of hating ironing. If you can afford to pay someone to iron your clothes, what you can do is get yourself a steamer. This is a steamer I got. It's a Genesis one. You can get it from Verimark and Game or any of your local shops. It is so convenient. It quickly steams your clothes so that your clothes are not creased. But you don't have to get an ironing board and iron and deal with the steam and almost burning your clothes, as we often do. So hating aina is no longer an excuse, because now there is a steamer that works for girlies like us. Well, ladies, that is it for today's segment of Becoming Your Dream Woman. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and stay tuned for more. I will drop the link below of the steamer, of where you can get it. It's the Genesis steamer. I'll also share a link of the article that I used in my opening and some of the examples that I shared. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Remember, Girl Corner is for you. If there's content you'd like us to share or to talk about, I am happy to hear from you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For now, ladies, it is lots of love.